I've literally never had a $30,000 month, yet we do consistent 50, and here is why. I stopped believing and I stopped subscribing to the belief that everybody was trying to tell me of how I had to grow my business. And if you were growing a real ass company, listen, ma'am, not a hunky-dory, let me show up only when it feels good and give up when it doesn't, a real ass fucking company, one of the best things that you can do for yourself is choose to play by your own rules. You are the game maker, you are the arena maker, you are the star player, you are also the motherfucking referee. So if you don't want to grow incrementally, also, if you have never read the book U Squared by Pritchett, could be butchering his last name, it's literally the 42 pages that will change your motherfucking life, but who says that you can't grow incrementally? I've never had a $30,000 month. I went from 17 to 20 to 43 to 47 and then beyond. I've literally never done a $30,000 month because I chose to just continue to grow at the speed of how I actually want to move. And one of the best things that you can do for yourself as someone who wants to grow, not even at like a fast pace, but at the pace that you know that you were designed to move at. I literally always talk about this, is you are a Ferrari. You are meant to go at 200 miles an hour, but you are operating like a school bus of like stop and go, taking on everybody's opinions, like stopping at every hurdle rather than just being like, I want to go, like I want to run. So I've never done 30K months. But now there's a caveat to this. I truly believe in building massively sustainable businesses. So we don't want to have a one-hit wonder month where you get to like 20K months and then you dip down to 2, or like a 50K month and then you dip down to like 7. Like, no, obviously we have little ups and downs in business. That's normal. But I've always focused on building really deep, solid roots with my community and also with the people that I'm bringing in. And that's why we have recurring revenue. That's why we can go month to month and sustain really high cash months. But it was also the mentality of, says who? One of the best questions you can ask yourself as an entrepreneur is why? I used to literally ask this all of the time as a child. I'm such a curious person. Like, I used to drive my parents crazy because they were just like, stop asking why. But how many of you don't even know the answer to some of the questions that you're asking? Why do you have to, why can't I go from 20K months to 50? And you, like, what's the reason? Answer that question right now. Why? And is that your belief or is that something that you've been told? Is that something that's been passed down? Why can't you sell out your launch in the next 5 days? Because of what? Why? Because is that actually something that you believe? When I started really deconstructing my beliefs around who I am, around, is this my belief or is this something I was taught? Is this my belief or is this something that I've seen so many times in the industry? Is this my belief or is this an old belief? Is this something that I actually want to operate in, or am I just taking on everybody else's opinion? Again, the school bus opens and all of the people come on, and I was like, I don't have time for that. I don't want to be someone who continues to play a narrative of the past. So you don't have to have consistent 30K months to jump to 50. You don't have to have consistent 10K months to go to 20. You literally get to make your own rules on how you grow. Now, like I said, caveat to this is build really sustainably and build really strong. But other than that, you get to play your own game.